Hey everybody, it's the Uncharted Trader, and in this video I'll be showing you how you can be profitable and consistent every single month while trading forex pairs. So the main thing that I want you guys to keep in mind is it's not the winning percentage of any single strategy that is going to keep you profitable over a long run. It's the risk to reward which will keep you consistent in forex trading. And risk to reward will give you your targets every single month, no matter what. Because once we start trading forex, we assume that we are going to win every single trade in the market. And many people would say that you are up against the market, and you are against some brilliant people who are trying to take off your money, and that is the kind of perception that few people might have. But my perception is quite different over here. My perception is that if many smart people are making money, why don't I get into the direction which they are taking trade into and get some little bit of money for myself? So it's just me being extra optimistic, and yeah, that's what it is. So basically, now all I want you guys to think about, the forex trading is that no matter what, no matter how much percentage you have, winning percentage, your risk to reward will keep you covered. No matter if you lose your first two, three trades, it doesn't matter. As long as your risk to reward is good, your fourth and fifth trade are gonna keep you profitable. So let's just assume that you're starting as a forex trader, okay? And once you start as a forex trader, you might not have enough capital where you could invest, $50,000, $100,000 into your account, and you would look to get funded. Now, there are many prop firms, luckily, uh, at this point of time where you could actually get funded. Now, there are, of course, few steps, and those are some challenges where you have to prove those companies that you can be profitable, and they have their own set rules, their own set objectives which you need to pass. So, basically, now, as you know, our risk to reward is 1 is to 5. Okay, for every trade, we whatever amount we risk, our reward is 5 times of that. And if you're looking to get funded, in my opinion, you shouldn't risk more than 0.5% on each trade. Now, I'll give you the reason for that is because even if you're looking to get funded for $100,000, you have a drawdown rule. Like FTMO doesn't let you, go below 10%. My forex funds won't let you go below 12%. So you need to keep those things in mind. Now, for example, let's just assume that you're looking to get funded by FTMO, all right, and you risk 0.5% on each trade, and this gives you basically 20 trades until you violate the objective of the prop firm. Okay, so for example, if you were to get funded for $100,000, you must not risk more than $500 on each trade, because as you know, that is the 0.5% of $100,000. Now, if you're looking to get funded for $10,000, it's quite obvious you cannot risk more than $50 for each trade. And so, as I said, usually any good prop firm offers at least 10% drawdown for 10% of the target. So, in worst case scenario, all right, let's just consider that your accuracy is just 30%. Now, it sounds pretty low, but as you know, the risk to reward is 1 is to 5. Okay, so we are just assuming the worst case scenario. You're getting 30% and you're losing 70%. We are not even considering the break even trades that you might have over here, and that would of course change the whole dynamic and the whole perception of your winning percentage. But just to let you guys know, even in the worst case scenario, you can still make it, you can still pass your FTMO challenges, you can still pass your funding challenges. The only thing that you need to do is trust your ability and trust the strategy that whichever strategy that you have back tested. I mean, the strategy that I use is supply and demand, and my risk to reward is 1 is to 5, and your strategy gives you a similar risk to reward, then yeah, definitely just believe in it. So here it's a pretty hypothetical situation, all right, that you have $100,000 account. Now this is a challenge phase. You need 10% to pass, which is $10,000. And as you all know, there are 22 trading days in a month. Okay, considering all the weekdays. So here I show you the example where you know the overall winning percentage is 30%, not more than that. So over the course of 22 trades, you only win 7 trades. Okay, yet you're able to make 10% on your challenge. Yet you're able to pass your challenge on your last day of you know uh, whatever challenges you're up to, maybe whether it's FTM or whether it's my Forex fund, whatever it is. So basically, I mean, you don't have to get disheartened. For example, your first 2 trades you lose, you're down by 1%, all right, and just assuming that your third trade is a winner, it's gonna cover your losses. It's gonna make you profitable. It's gonna keep you profitable. Maybe you lose next 2 trades and win the sixth trade. Okay, it is still going to give you plus 3R. So be confident on your strategy. If you have back tested it, just believe that if it has worked for you in back testing, why wouldn't it work for you when you're in the live market? So just believe in it, because once you get into live market, it's your psychology that starts playing around. This happened to me a lot when I started trading, and eventually you can come over it, but you just need to have a very strong mindset. So as I said, that every month you have 22 trading days, and even if you take one trade each day, on your 30th day you can still reach your target if your risk to reward is right. Now, it's not important how much is the winning percentage. All that matters is how much percent you make on each trade, and your risk to reward will keep you consistent and profitable. So do not worry that your win percentage are less, and thinking that okay, I'm losing back-to-back trades. My first 4 trades I just lost, and just knowing that you lost your first 4 trades, your fifth trade can give you that 5R, that 5% that you're looking for, and you will be up by 1% on your challenge, even if you lose first 4 trades by risking 1%. So, or if you're risking, as I said, to risk more 0.5%. So on first, if even if you lose first 4 trades, all right, so you'll be down by 2%. And if you win the fifth trade, you'll be up by 0.5% when you get 2.5% of your target. So anyways, now what is something that is stopping us from being profitable? The first thing is fear. All right, it's the fear to lose money. If we are in a market, we cannot see our account going in minus. We cannot see that there is a deduction from our account, but you need to get used to it, because eventually you will cover those losses. Do not let your fear come in between your success, because it happened to me a lot. So I can just understand how difficult it must be to get in a trade and thinking that okay, all right, I'm just losing back-to-back trades. But as long as you know that it has worked for you while you were back testing, it's going to work for you in the live market. So do not let your fear come in between, and do not let any trade, if you see there's a high probability trade, just get into the market, just get into that trade. And do not think that what if it hits a stop loss, because I remember there was a time that I would take a trade, all right, and then it would end up as a losing trade, and then my second trade I would be too scared to get in that trade, because I would think that my first trade I already lost, even it was a high probability trade, and the second trade which I didn't get into, all right, it would end up hitting that TP that I had set. And my third trade, I would think that okay, the second one, the one which I didn't take, so now I need to get into my third trade. I would get into my third trade and it would again hit my stop loss. So get in every single opportunity that you see is a as per you is a higher probability setup. So do not let your fear distract you from your target. The second thing is you have less confidence in your ability, because when you're back testing, you know that you're not losing anything, when you're backtesting, you know that you can just press the play button and you can see where the price is going. If it's stop loss, it's not going to bother you. If it's even if it hits at take profit, it's not going to give you that kind of a happiness what it would give you in a live market. So your mindset is completely free when you're back testing it, but in the live market you let your fear get in between. You are not confident enough in the live market and your ability that you can make money if you know how to do it while back testing it. If your strategy is working while back testing it, trust that it is going to work in the live market. The third thing is revenge trading. Maybe the market conditions are not good and you get into a trade, all right, it ends up as a losing trade. The second trade, maybe you get into another trade thinking that okay, this is another high probability setup. Do not take more than two trades each day is my recommendation. So even if the second trade is a losing trade, just stop trading for that day, because the third trade, more often than not, a person will take it out of emotion and think that I need to make back what I lost. The market is going to give you opportunity every single day. You just need to be patient, because just by being patient you will be profitable. You don't have to get in every single trade. Not every single trade is a high probability setup. So you need to understand, you need to add up all the confluences. Unless and until you're not sure of your trades, not get into it, and use the same principle that you use in your backtesting in the live market, and trust me, it is going to make a huge difference. So anyways guys, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoy my content, and if you do, please consider subscribing, liking this video, leave a comment if you have any question, or if you want to see any video regarding how I trade, or any time frame that you want to see me trading on. So anyways guys, peace.